It's set out like this.
So on this video, on YouTube, it's British Home Stores Chelsea. Take up to all the British Home Stores.
But thank you. Best of luck.
Do you feel a certain connection to
It's just amazing.
maybe it's the best
And then he came down, and over a period of 4 or 5 days, we stuck the carpets on. They come from all around the UK, from England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, from people who live in towns to people in rural areas, from all kind of different backgrounds, sometimes individuals, sometimes big communities who create stuff together for your charitable events. Sometimes it's people just squirreling away at home doing something, creating miniatures. You know, it's from such a range, and that was one of the points of the exhibition. You know, it's not about pretending we're all the same. We're all different, and we're proud of that, and we show all those different ways, but we can still be together, you know, in the space, and that all of our practices, our ways of thinking, that our approaches can be together, and it can be joyful, and we can kind of lift each other up. As we put the nationwide call out, I think the thing that surprised me, as well as all the different hobbies coming in, one, how many different hobbies there are. If I ask you to list for me now a list of hobbies, we can come up with a few, but you wouldn't think of hundreds, and that's what we were getting. And then the second thing was how humble people are. People almost every time don't value quite what they're doing, and they always say, oh, you can exhibit my stuff if you think it's good enough. And that's kind of heartbreaking, you know, we don't see our own value sometimes. And even in the show, speaking to the hobbyists, people sometimes go, oh, I feel like a bit of a fraud here. Everyone else's stuff is so good. And I have to tell them, you know, this is what people are saying about your work.
This feels like home in a weird way, because everyone's got more than one hobby. So I've seen people dotting between things going, oh, I do that too, or oh, that looks cool, I might start doing that. And we're all talking between each other now, which is really nice. We're exchanging details ourselves. But just, I feel so honoured and so privileged to be invited here and to actually see my hobby on display, because I don't do it for likes, I don't do it for money. It's just, this is what I do in my spare time for the fun of it, and to feel recognised for that and to feel appreciated it makes people smile, and then that makes me smile. So it's even better than I thought it would be.
tailoring and things like that. Yeah, very sought after stuff here for a long time, and then it's all going into decline after this.
I guess one of the first things they ask when I'm creating an exhibition is how you want people to feel. And so you want people to feel, you know, emotionally joyful and into the work, but also I want it to be rewarding to see it in person. We see so much stuff digitally now. One of the joys of this show is the analog. You know, what it makes your body feel emotionally to be in front of something. These objects have such kind of power to them. And so we really play with all the different scales and the different textures and materials. I think what it says about the UK and its people is that we need to express ourselves, and you can't stop us doing it. We're just doing it. We're just oozing at the seams to do that, and we kind of do it in all different kinds of ways. Social media will tell us we're only interested in 5 things, but actually when you start looking around, no, we're interested in hundreds of things. Not only are we interested in them, but we're doing them off our own backs, you know, just because we choose to do it. Even when no one's paying us or watching us or think people don't care about it, we're doing it anyway. And I think that's just what it says about us, is that we're complex. We're so many different ways. We come from so many different places, and we think and exist in so many different ways. And I find that freeing.
I know, where are we looking? Which camera?
And I hope this like ignites a passion in someone. I think everyone should have something that they're passionate about, and that it just opens up more circles for them to talk to. Because I feel like the world's getting more detached. People aren't talking as much. So I hope this can actually bring some people together with common interests and just branch out a bit more, get out your comfort zone.